After Midday and welcome back to our channel. This is our space where women like you and I, living after midday, are able to be equipped on how to become bold, authentic, and significant. And being the new year, most of us want to be more bold in the area of beauty, you know. So with us today, we have an amazing guest who is going to be sharing with us on how to enhance what God gave us, enhance our beauty. Her name is Sheero. Welcome, and I know you have makeup by Sheero. Sheero, tell us more about that.
Thank you so much.
Can you imagine I'm rubbing your name? How is that? It's excitement.
True. Sheero Kuria is my name, and I run Makeup by Sheero. Yes.
What does Makeup by Sheero do?
Makeup by Sheero is a company that deals with makeup artistry, and also consultations.
Okay, and consultations.
For
No,
beauty.
so what we want to really hear, Sheero,
Yes.
is after midday, are there some considerations that we need to make when we are enhancing our beauty?
Yes, there are so many considerations you need to make because honestly, our skins need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of the things that we can consider is to add more moisture to our skin, eating well as well, because when you eat well, it shows through the skin, and also keeping fit, because the skin just proves it that you're taking care of it. And sleeping.
Please say sleeping again. Because I hear beauty sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. So getting enough sleep is so important, especially after midday.
After midday.
Yeah. So there's something I need to make. I need to make a disclaimer.
Yes.
Because you are you are doing all this makeup artistry, I need to disclaim that you have not done my makeup, because other professionals will be watching me and saying, she's the one who did that. Why does she not have wings and I don't know what? No, she didn't do my makeup. I did it. But one of these fine days she's gonna do my makeup. You're gonna see her work, and I'm sure you tell the difference between when I've done it and when she's done it. Another disclaimer I have to make is that Sheero is not living after midday. So don't think when she tells you all these things, you're gonna look like her, okay? But she understands beauty and skin, and that's why she is here.
Sure.
Okay, so what are the other considerations? Are there things we need to avoid after midday?
After midday, avoid eating junk. It shows through the skin. You need to avoid things like matte foundations because we are looking for moisture to the skin.
Sheero, you know all the foundations nowadays are matte.
It's because they are highly publicized, unlike the other brands or the other formulas that we have. Like there's water-based foundations, there are oil-based foundations.
But they flake. Water-based foundations flake.
It depends on how you apply them.
Okay.
It matters with the skill, so it's really important for people to
Okay,
understand
so we are below skill. We are without skill. Okay.
Oh, I did say without skill.
Okay.
But also the other thing that determines it is if you understand how your skin is, what type of skin you have, how does your skin behave when you put this kind of foundation or not.
Yeah. And what's the importance of primer? The times I'm like, these things are just overrated. It's overrating, don't you think so?
I don't think so, because I mean, when doing car painting, there's a primer. When doing house painting, there's a primer to be put. So even for the skin, we also use primers because they sort of like prepare the skin for the application of the actual makeup.
And then that's a good thing that you've talked about that. But most primers are mattifying as well.
Not true.
Not all of them. Eh?
That's one of the myths that we need to discard today. There are primers that are hydrating. There are primers that correct redness. There are people who have redness on the skin, so you need to correct that before you put on foundation. And there are primers that help to control oil. Some can control oil on specific areas and others on the entire face. Okay. There are also primers for minimizing the pores. So it just depends.
Especially after midday, when you wake up like this, the pores go before you. They say, good after midday, and that time is still morning. True. So they just wake up with you. So minimizing pores.
Minimizing pores.
And then there's all this confusion about how to apply foundation. Do you use a brush, or do you use a pat-patting thing, or do you use your natural fingers that God gave you?
It depends. First of all, ditch the fingers.
Okay.
Don't use the fingers because...
But they're mine. It's
I
my
know.
skin on my skin. My skin recognizes my skin.
You can use the fingers when you're holding the brush or using... But leave the fingers and the face out of this.
Okay.
Because the moment you apply... Have you ever seen somebody having applied foundation and they look like they have fingerprints?
Yes.
That's
okay.
the effect that the fingers have.
Okay.
But for like using a brush, it also depends on which brush that you're using. There are brushes that can give a spray-on effect of perfection when you use a brush. There are brushes that give an illumination of heavy coverage. Heavy coverage meaning that you want full coverage of the skin to make it look flawless. There are also brushes that apply foundation very minimally. So it just depends on what you're looking for, on the coverage that you're looking for.
And that's why we need a consultant like you, so that then you can be able to tell us, I mean, if you're putting together a kit, then I don't go buying the wrong brush, and yet I am already on a budget.
True.
Okay.
Like some brands, you're not able, once you buy a product, you're not able to take it back. Like
yeah, I've had that experience. I was so upset. It was a high-end brand, but I was like, they refused to take it because I could tell it's for someone who has a warm skin undertone, and my skin is not warm. Tell us about that thing about skin undertones also, because sometimes you can be overwhelmed about this beauty industry.
So for telling the warm undertones and the cool undertones, and also for what to put in together in a kit, you need to consult a professional who can be able to guide you, and then you don't have those situations where you have to return products. So for example, if it's for a warm undertone, there's a lot of science that is behind it. A professional can be able to tell, oh, you have a cool undertone or warm undertone. Like for example, for you, I can tell you have a neutral tone, which is another tone, and I have a warm or red undertone to it. So the foundations that we use are different.
Will be different.
Won't be the same.
They won't be the same. Even if you're the same skin complexion.
Even if you're the same skin complexion, it won't work.
And that's the other thing that we make the mistake, because we think complexions mean we are the same tone, but we are not,
No,
right?
we are not the same tone at all.
Yeah.
We need to be very careful on that, because you'll end up getting a foundation that is not your color and you look like something else. People ask you, what happened?
Are you sick? Are you okay? You do look a bit, and then you're thinking you have done face beach. Asking you, are you okay today?
Are you okay today?
Because in my country, Kenya, I mean, they're basically two undertones, or these people say, are you yellow? Is that one? Oh, she's chocolate.
Or she's melanin.
Then she has melanin. They call it chocolate. Then the rest of us who are neutral, we are anakwanga tu hapo. They don't place us anywhere.
So true. It's
Si
funny.
mweupe na si mweusi.
In
Ako tu hapo.
In fact, when you send somebody for your foundation, they'll say, you got to hapo, nipatie foundation. Hapo
tu. Okay, so so the thing is that you do have a tone, an undertone,
You do have
and you need to know what it is.
In fact, maybe one thing I can add, sometimes when you look at your hands, you can tell the tone that your skin has. For example, if you have green veins showing through, it's very easy to give you a cool undertone.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you give a cool undertone and the skin color looks different, you need to be very careful. So that's why I'm saying the science is very important, and that's why you need to engage a professional in telling you the right thing. Yeah.
Kweli wa mambo, it is a science. So that said, I mean, we were having a chat with you just before we started the recording, and you talked about what to avoid, like if you're after midday, glitters and stuff. Tell us about that.
After midday, ditch the metallic colors or
but even me, I want my eye to do tweet when I blink, and when you have metallics, it really does that like a cartoon.
You can put it on targeted areas, like you've seen people who have something metallic at the corner of the eye.
Yeah.
It makes, especially for an evening outing, it makes the eye pop out more and more wider. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Yeah.
Okay, what else do you avoid after midday in terms of lipstick?
Avoid lipstick that is matte. avoid lipstick that has a very dark color to it, because if you're after midday, then it means that you are forcing the age factor into it. So the idea is to look more youthful. So avoid the matte colors. Go for something that is more versatile and playful, and something that will make your lips look more fuller and youthful.
Okay, because dark colors diminish the lip.
Yes.
And lighter colors, like I like the color that you're wearing.
Yes,
that's a great one.
Thank you. It's I just put a small balm onto it, just to moisturize my lips, and then I put a sheer lipstick. A sheer lipstick has very minimal color, so it just enhances how your lip looks like. But then again, you need to be very careful. You need to look at the colors of the lip. There are some people who have dark colors. Like for me, I have a lip that is more pinker. So also the color for the lipstick, you need to be very careful when you're choosing, because a pink color of a lipstick won't look so good on somebody who has dark lips. So they need to look for colors that are more neutral, so that they can flatter their lips.
Okay, that's awesome. So as we are coming to the close, and it's the beginning of the year, and people are so enthusiastic. The whole of January is beginning of the year. People are so enthusiastic about, I want to look different, I want to feel different, I want to start doing a bit of makeup, but they don't even have a brush to start with. They don't have foundation, they've got nothing. So if you have this bag and you want to put it together for someone, what would be the basics in the bag?
I think it would be good if the people can be able to contact me, and even better if they would come with their makeup bag. We see what to keep.
But they don't have anything.
Okay, if
they're just starting.
If they're those people who are basically starting, I would say go for a really good mascara. And after midday, look for a mascara that is not waterproof, because waterproof mascaras are very hard to remove. Look for a nice brow pencil that you can use. Don't go for black colors or for the eyebrows, because the eyebrows are usually not black anyway. So go for a coffee or a brown kind of color to go for the eyebrows. If it's for the lips, look for a lip stain, for example. You know, most people usually say they want a lip color that is matte, because they don't want to reapply. But one thing that people don't know is that lip stains, once you put the color, it stays on
the whole day.
Yeah, you can only add maybe a gloss, maybe if the shiny effect just goes away, add a gloss and the color comes back to life.
Yeah. Awesome. Good stuff. So it's important, even as you're putting, it's important even as people are putting together that startup kit for their beauty enhancement, that they first get a consultation so that they're not making mistakes.
Yes.
So this is now where I'd like you to tell people where to find you, Sheero. Where do they find you? On Facebook?
On Facebook, Makeup by Sheero. On Twitter, it's Mrs. Kuria, or even on WhatsApp, I'll give you my contact. They can find me and I'll be able to take them through
the first consultation.
Yes.
So that is all. Remember, whatever you do, be bold, be authentic, let it be you, not anybody else, and be significant. Let your light shine.